Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I have another theatre vlog for you. So today I'm actually travelling to Sheffield for the press night of Life of Pi. So I'm really excited because I've never seen this show before and it looks really good. It's a play. It features loads of really good puppets. You might have seen I went to the Life of Pi showcase at the Lowry. I think that was in July. June or July, so it looks so good, so I'm really excited. It's on at the Lyceum Theatre in Sheffield. I'm going to be sat in the stalls, and this is a theatre that I've never been to before, so I'm really excited to see what it looks like. I am supposed to be going with my brother, but I'm not sure if he's coming, so I may end up being on my own, so we'll see. I'm also not sure how I'm getting home, so we'll see how the day goes. But yeah, I'll probably get back to you now once I'm at the train station. So I've just arrived at the tram station. I've got 3 minutes till the tram, and I couldn't find my headphones anywhere, so I'm going to have to make the whole journey with no headphones. So I'm not happy. But anyway, it's only a small tram, so I'm going to move up here. But yeah. Okay, so I've just arrived at Piccadilly train station. Just going to go up now. I think I've still got half an hour till my train, and I think it's going from platform 4, so let's go and find the platform. Okay, so I've arrived at the train station, and I've got half an hour now till my train. It's going to be at platform 4. So I think I'm going to go to the shop, maybe see if I can buy some headphones and get something to eat. Okay, so it's now 10 minutes till my train, so I think I'm going to head to the platform. I'm not sure if my brother's getting this train or if he's getting a different one. Just to message him in a minute. Platform 4.
Yes, yeah. And then the best thing is, I don't know who that one.
Assuming this is the train.
couldn't wrap my head around the way you took in the room. Well, it was like you owned it, the stage was yours, didn't want it. It's about the hardest thing I've ever seen. And when I saw you, knew that I saw you. Should I see you leaving?
So it is now about 6:10. I've just arrived in Sheffield, and let's see if I can remember how to get to the theatre and find somewhere to eat. So I'm gonna see if I can find my way now.
Whenever you talk to me, what you see, I see. Start to look real promising. That's right. Can't change the fact that I and you were synchronized. Let me take the lead. Just a little bit of you'll see. Yeah, one day I'm gonna be loved by you. One day gonna be hugged by you. Someday it's gonna make sense to you. One day, Sunday, Wednesday, I put a spell on you. Lose your head, go anywhere. In my bed, we'll disappear. Know what you like, know what you need. So lose your head, follow me. Do you like the song when you're hypnotized? Open up your eyes, watch me hypnotize. Do you see the signs while you're hypnotized? I come through your mind, hypnotized. I'm just about to start. You're out, outside, I see straight in your head. Stir up the wave, I'll whisper where I'm in. One day I'm gonna be loved by you. One day gonna be hugged by you. Someday it's gonna make sense to you. One day, Sunday, Wednesday, I put a spell on you. Lose your head, go anywhere. In my bed, we'll disappear. Know what you like, know what you need. So lose your head, follow me. Do you like the song when you're hypnotized? Open up your eyes, watch me hypnotize. Do you see the signs while you're hypnotized? I come through your mind, hypnotized.
Okay, so I'm so proud of myself. I found it so easily today. So this is the Lyceum Theatre where Life of Pi is on. Obviously I've got quite a while yet. Got a little sneak. I wonder if they've got any merch. See if we can see inside. Oh yes, they do have merch. I can see. Ooh. Yeah, they definitely have it. I don't use it. Obviously I'll show you when we go in, but there's lots of merch. So yeah, here's the theatre. Okay, so now I found the theatre. I need to go and get some food before it's time to go in. So I think I remember where the Wetherspoons was that I went to last time, just around the corner. So I'm gonna go there, get some food, and then it should be time for my brother to meet me. So I'll get back to you in a bit. So I found the Wetherspoons that I went in last time. So I think I'm going to go in here again, called the Banker's Drop. See if it's busy or not. There we go. I'll sit on the same table set up last time. Just here. So I ordered my food on the app and it arrived really quickly, probably about 10 minutes. So just got a buttermilk chicken burger with chips and a drink of Diet Pepsi. So I'm just going to eat this now. Got quite a while, so I'll probably finish this and maybe have a walk around. Okay, so I've finished my food in the Wetherspoons here, and now I'm just going to head to the theatre. My brother's train is due in like 4 minutes. So he said he'd meet me at the theatre, so I'm just going to head to the theatre and then hopefully he'll meet me there. So I'm just walking to the theatre now. Just found the stage door. I think that's for the Crucible Theatre. Just there. There it is. I'm just walking up to the square now where all the theatres are to meet my brother. So this is the Crucible, just here. Some posters for some shows that are coming to Sheffield soon. There's the Drifter's Girl, and then there's these ones here as well. Ooh, so I'm just going to find somewhere to sit and just wait for my brother before I head in. So I've always wondered what this building is. It says Winter Garden. I might go and see if I can have a look in if it's not closed. Have a quick look. It looks like you can still walk in it.
Come on over. I'm gonna show you something. I think you're gonna like it. Don't hesitate. Stir up the wave. Don't make me wait. Go on and on and on and on. A sweet escape between my legs. Chase me away. Don't you stop. Wet as the rain, hard as July. Your lips on my lips, saving my life. I'll be your anchor when you go down. Don't you wanna die? Hey love, let's do wild things. Goosebumps over my body when we jump in. I think I'm drowning. If I stay right with you, you'll be drowning too. Hey love, let's do wild things. Goosebumps over my body when we jump in. I think I'm drowning. If I stay right with you, you'll be drowning too. You'll be drowning too. I lose my cool when I'm with you. Don't know how to turn you on and on. Out of my league, you're such a dream, like nicotine.
So that was a nice little walk around the little winter garden. That was nice. Just waiting for my brother now. I think he should be about 5 minutes. So unless he needs to get food beforehand, he's not said. In fact, I'm going to ring him and see if he's here yet. So it is about past now. See, everyone's heading in. It doesn't start till 7:45. I'm just waiting for my brother. Hopefully he'll be here in a minute because obviously I need to film some bits before it starts. So hopefully he'll be here any minute. So we are in the theatre now. We're just going to find our seats. I can't remember what row we're on. I need to check, but I'll just show you when we get there. Okay, so just heading into the theatre now. Are we row R? I think we're in the centre, so it doesn't matter what side we come in. Yeah, this row. 10 and 11, aren't we? Thank you. Okay, so we're in our seats now. This is the view from our seat. I'm on row R, seat 11. This is the theatre. I'll show you more of the theatre in the interval, but it's really pretty. So it is now the interval and I'm really enjoying it. It's so good. All the puppets are really detailed and yeah, I'm just really enjoying it. The interval, can't wait for the second half. Obviously I'll give you a full review when I get home, but so far really enjoying it. I just thought I'd come up to the circle and just give you a quick view from the circle level. So this is the circle. It's a beautiful theatre. Really is stunning. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go head back down to the stalls now. There's the bell, so I'll get back to you now at the end. So the show has finished now. It was so good. Really enjoyed it. Now we're going to go and get our train home, but it was such a good show. Okay, so we've arrived at the train station now. Our train is at 10:46. I think we've got like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. So we're going to go look. It might already be here anyway because it finishes its first stop. So we might be able to get on it already. We'll go and have a look. And then we've got to try and get home. So we are at the train station now. We don't know if this is our train. It's at the right platform, so you'd think it is, wouldn't you? I think it might be, but it's 1:30. It's not due for another 15 minutes, so it must be this train, mustn't it? Must be this one. Yeah, we're pretty sure it must be this one. We'll see. We'll give it 5 more minutes. Okay, so we think this is our train, so we're going to go and get on it.
Platform 5A on the 2238 Northern service to Huddersfield.
She'll walk all the way down because
Well,
then she'll be closer to the...
So we're off the train. It literally is supposed to get here at 12 minutes past. It literally got stopped. Like just coming in just to get onto the platform for like 10 minutes. So now I'm not going to make the last bus, which is so annoying. If it got here on time, I had 20 minutes to get to the bus stop. Now I've got like 7 minutes and there's no way I'm going to make it in 7 minutes. So I'm having to get an Uber with my brother. If one will pick us up, because he said last time one wouldn't pick him up from here. So if it doesn't, then we're sort of screwed because there's no way we'll make the bus if we tried to get it now. At least I'm with my brother, because if I wasn't with my brother, I don't know how to get home because I've never got an Uber before. I wouldn't even know how to do it. So anyway, I'll let you know now when I get home. Hi, so I'm now back from the theatre. It is very, very late. So I'm just going to do a really quick review of the show. But I really, really enjoyed the show. So obviously tonight I went to go and see Life of Pi at the Lyceum Theatre in Sheffield. I was kindly gifted my tickets for the press night. I was sat in the stalls for the show on row R, seat 10. I was sat seat 11. I was sat in seat 11. View was really good from there. There's a good rake, I think, when you get to row R. So you have a really, really good view. So I definitely rate that seat. I definitely sit in those seats again. It's had a great view for the show. One thing that I think about this show is that you might actually be better off sat in the circle, just because they do have a lot of projections that are on the floor. You don't really get to see them very well in the stalls, but if you're up on the circle you would definitely see all the floor projections really well. So I think maybe for this show you might be better off sat in the circle. And I'm not 100% sure what all the floor projections would have been, whether you wanted to, if you'd better to see it, but if you wanted to definitely see everything, I'd probably say sit in the circle so you could see the floor projections a lot better. So this show did actually have quite a bit of merch. It had a t-shirt, hoodie, it had key rings, pin badges, a mug, a pen, a magnet. So obviously I only bought the magnet because I collect magnets, and the magnet was £5. So yeah, this is the magnet, and that was £5. I also got a programme. This was gifted though because I was reviewing this show, so I'm not 100% sure how much these were. I think these are about around £5 or £6. But yeah, that is your programme and a magnet. So I have to say the Lyceum Theatre is an absolutely beautiful theatre. I've never actually been inside that theatre before, and it's absolutely stunning. It's so pretty. I really enjoyed seeing a show there. It's smaller than I thought it would be. It's definitely not as big as the Palace Theatre in Manchester or the Lowry, but it's a lovely, lovely theatre. I'd love to go and see some more shows there. It's such a pretty theatre. I tried to film as much as I could. I'm not sure how much I managed to film, but it is a very pretty venue. If you can get to the Lyceum, definitely go and see a show there, because it's, like I said, it's a really pretty venue. So if you don't know anything about The Life of Pi, it's based on the best-selling novel by Yann Martel, and it was adapted for the stage by Lalita Chakrabarti, and it tells the story of Pi, who is a 16-year-old boy whose family runs a zoo, and because of some political things that are going on in India, they decide to move to Canada. So they pack up their zoo, get on a cargo ship and travel across the ocean to Canada with their animals. At some point there's a massive storm which results in the ship sinking. Pi ends up on a lifeboat, but he's not the only person on this lifeboat. There's a few animals from the zoo who also have survived, so he ends up on a lifeboat with a zebra, an orangutan, a hyena and a Bengal tiger named Richard Parker. And the story obviously tells him trying to survive on this boat with these animals and the things he has to do in order to survive. So it's a really powerful story. There's aspects of religion in the story. Pi actually follows many religions, so that's all in the story. And yeah, it's a story which gets you thinking as well, and it was a really interesting story. I actually really enjoyed it. The big thing about this play that everyone wants to see is the puppets. and I have to say the puppets, which were designed by Nick Barnes and Finn Caldwell, and they are amazing, absolutely beautiful puppets. The movement on these puppets is so lifelike. There's a part where the tiger, Richard Parker, is swimming in the water, and his movements is exactly like a tiger that's swimming, because I have seen in zoos tigers swimming and it's exactly the same movements, and he just seems so lifelike. The tiger puppet is definitely the best, but I also really enjoyed the orangutan puppet and the hyena puppets. I thought they were really, really good. And the movements were just excellent. The way they must have studied animals' movements to get them so lifelike, it's amazing. And also, I have to say, I didn't even notice the puppeteers. Didn't even notice they were there. You're just so focused on the puppets because the movements are so lifelike. You just don't seem to recognise the puppeteers, and they're very much visual, the puppeteers, because I don't know what it is, you're just so focused on the puppets because they just movements are so lifelike, you just don't seem to notice the puppeteers. But the puppets are definitely a highlight of the show. I just enjoyed watching them. I thought they were fantastic. So as I mentioned earlier, there was a lot of projection work that went on, and I thought the projection work was fantastic at making you feel like you're on the ocean, in this boat in the ocean. I thought they worked really, really well. So yeah, it made you feel like you were in the sea. It was like when it was choppier. The best bit was definitely when the big cargo ship was sinking and you had all the water. It was really good. Really enjoyed all the projection work. I also thought the lighting along with the projection worked really well, and I just thought it was a visually stunning. I thought it was a really visually good show. And the set design I thought was really good as well. Obviously it's quite simple because most of it is on the ocean in the boat, so most of it is done with projections, with water and stuff. But yeah, I did enjoy the set. It was obviously the bit about with the zoo, and there's a bit where they're in the market, and I thought those bits of set were really good. The one thing which I did find a little bit clumsy was when they brought the boat on. It was sort of pushed on from the sides. I don't know, like, because everything else was so good. I just thought the way it's just people randomly pushing on the boat to the sides. Because I'm pretty sure in the West End version, I've never seen this show before, by the way. I've never saw it when it first started out at the Crucible. If you didn't know, actually, this show originated in Sheffield, so to see it in Sheffield was actually quite a nice thing to do. But it actually originated in the Crucible Theatre, which is the theatre next door to the Lyceum. And the Crucible Theatre has a thrust stage, so obviously it's been adapted from that sort of setting to a regular proscenium stage. So I don't know how the original version looked. I also never saw it on the West End either, but I think I've heard that the boat used to lift up from the floor. I don't know if that's true or not. I think that would be a much nicer way of the boat appearing. But obviously if they're on tour they can't do that, so this is how they've come up with it. And it was okay, it worked. It just did seem a little bit clumsy. It may be, and like, I think if it did lift up the floor, that would be the perfect way to do it. But obviously on tour you can't do that, so I think really this is probably the only way they could have done it. But yeah, that was my only complaint, was that. But like I said, I don't see any other way of them, how else they would have been able to do it. So the cast for this show was excellent. I thought they were all really good. I'll tell you who was playing each role at our performance. So Pi was Devish Subakaran. I apologise if I pronounce names wrong, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Richard Parker was done by Katie Kennedy Rose, Azar Khan and Peter Towes. So those were the people who were puppeteering the Richard Parker tiger puppet. Amal was played by Goldie Nutte. The father was played by Ralph Birtwell. Ronnie was played by Kashini Misha. Lulu Chen / Mrs. Biology Kumar was played by Buwana Baswa. Again, I'm just really sorry for pronouncing names wrong. Mamaji Pundi and Admiral Balbrasai was played by Chand Martinez. Mrs. Okamoto and the ship's captain was played by Lillian Sang. Russian sailor was played by Vinesh Virasmi. Cook / Father Martin was played by Anthony Antunes. And ensemble and puppeteers was Adwifa Armungam, Sebastian Goffin, Akash Heer, and Kate Roswell. So that was the cast for our performance. So I thought Devish Bhaskaran, who was playing Pi, I thought he was excellent in the role. He was on stage for the entire show. I don't think he ever left the stage. If he did, it was only for a very brief amount of time. So he was really carrying that play. He was the main person on that stage the whole time. And he, like I said, he was really good. He brought a likability to the character. He definitely made the audience feel connected to Pi, and you really wanted him to survive and to live, and you really felt emotionally connected to Pi. And I think he did a really good job with that. And I just thought he played it really, really well. I really enjoyed his take on Pi. And I think this is actually his professional debut as well. So I think he did an excellent job. Really, really enjoyed his performance. I thought all the puppeteers were wonderful. And yeah, it's just a really, really good cast. And I really enjoyed the show. So I think now I'll just go through the programme with you. Okay, so this is the programme. This is Life of Pi in the front. You've got a picture of Pi and Richard Parker in the boat. So you've got the Sheffield Theatre's logo, and then you've got the date on which it's on at the Lyceum. So it's from the 29th of August to the 16th of September. So when you open it up, you've got a few adverts. An advert for Treason, which is coming to the Lyceum in October until November. White Christmas at the Crucible. Got Ghost coming up at the Lyceum. Jamie is also coming up at the Lyceum soon. And then you're on to information about Life of Pi. So you've got a little article here, in conversation with Lolita Chakrabarti. So that's a little article there. You've got another article here, The Man Behind the Magic. Puppetry and movement director Finn Caldwell talks to Michael Davies. That's another nice article there. Got some nice photos there, nice photo there of the orangutan. And some images, some drawings of the puppets. And then you've got your cast list here, Life of Pi. So I just went through the cast that we had at our performance, but these are the rest of the cast, because they have multiple people that do the tiger. And we've got the understudies list here. You've got your production team, creatives, And then you have the cast biographies. So as I say, Devish, who is playing Pi, this was actually his debut, professional debut. So I thought he did an amazing job, considering it's his professional debut. The alternate Pi is Adwafa Ayamungam. Really sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Again, this says it will be their debut from graduating drama school. We've got Anthony Antunes, who is the Tiger Hind, Cook and Father Martin. So they've been in the Guardians of the Galaxy, the live immersive experience. We've done some Circus of Soleil work. And we have Bawana Baswa, I'm really sorry if I pronounced it wrong. She played Lulu Chen and Mrs. Biology Kumar. They've been in Happy Birthday Sunita, the Lovely Bones UK tour, and a few other productions as well. Then you've got Ralph Birtwell, he played the father. He's been in A Midsummer's Night's Dream and Macbeth at the English Shakespeare Company. He's also been in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat in Dubai. Then you have Sebastian Goffin as the Tiger Head. You got Akash here, who's also does the Tiger Head. You got Ramina Hatton, who is the Tiger Head, and she also does the Hind and Puppet. She's also the Hind and Puppet Captain. Azza Khan is the Tiger Heart plus Hind. Katie Kennedy Rose is Tiger Heart plus Hind. Chand Martinez, he is Mamaji Pandit. We got Kashini Misha, she plays Rani, who's Pi's sister. She's been in Blood Harmony. She's also been in The House with Chicken Legs, which actually I'm going to see next week at Leeds Playhouse. That's just some things that she's been in. Then you have Goldie Notte as Amma. She's been in All of Us at the National Theatre, Abigail's Party at the Watford Palace Theatre, The Game of Love and Chance. That's just some of the work that she's done. Then you have Sharita Omer. She played Lulu Chen and Mrs. Biology Kumar. She's done Curtains Up. She's done Divide and Rise at the Old Vic. And yeah, that's some of the work that she has done. Then we have Kate Roswell, who was the Tiger Heart and Hind. Peter Twose, who was Tiger Head, Cook, Father and Martin. We've got Lillian Sang, who is Mrs. Okamoto, Mrs. Khan and Ship's Captain. So they have been in The Life of Pi at the Wyndham's Theatre. They've been in The White Plague. They've been in A Christmas Carol at the Open Bar Theatre. That's some work that they have done. And then you have Vinesh Virasamy, who played the Russian sailor. And they've been in The Cat in the Hat at the Turbine Theatre. They've been in Rags at the King's Head Theatre. That's just some stuff that they've done. And then you've got some information on the creatives. Then you've got your production credits. You've got the tour dates here. These are all the venues they are going to on their tour. And Sheffield is the very first venue. So this show is going to be touring till June 2024. We've got a staff list here. Got some adverts. And that is your programme. I actually thought it was quite a good programme. It had some good articles in there, so I thought that's a pretty good programme. So overall I really enjoyed this production. I thought it was visually stunning with all the puppetry and the projection work that they used. I thought the story was really good, really interesting, really made you think about things. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend it. I'll definitely go and see it again. So yeah, I gave this show 5 stars. Like I said, it was really good. The story was great, the puppets were amazing, and the visual effects with the projections made it look really stunning. And yeah, it's just a great show. And like I said, the puppetry in it is just world class. I've never seen puppetry in anything as good as this. And the story as well is really well told, and like I said, it really gets you thinking. And me and my brother had a nice discussion about it on the train home, and yeah, it was a really good show, and I hope maybe I can see this show again. It's one, like I said, would definitely go and see again. And I hope you've enjoyed this little theatre vlog and review. If you want to read a much more detailed review on the show, then do check out my blog. We'll be writing a full review on the show very soon. So if it's not already up, it will be up very soon. So I'll link it down below for you so you can read it as soon as it is posted. But if you like to watch theatre vlogs and reviews, then do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified as soon as the next video goes up. I have got another play this week at the Liverpool Everyman. I'm going to go and see Cuckoo. I'm also seeing Lizzie at the Hope Mill Theatre this week, so there's definitely more vlogs to come. So like I said, if you're interested in any of those, do subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll be notified as soon as they go up. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, please do give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.